Well, we're meeting another talented artist featured in the Placer Artist Studios tour, specializing in incredible sculptures.
Molly Riehl is live in Auburn with more. Hey, Molly.
Hey guys, yeah, who needs a Mona Lisa when you can have a Jim Lee sculpture? Last week I was at Blue Line, the art studio in downtown Roseville, and we were looking at Jim Lee sculptures, and I was joking about keeping my hands to myself because I want to touch everything, and I think it's because his sculptures are so lifelike. Look at this expression. Doesn't that just bring you, well, it brings me joy. I love that.
Yeah.
Jim is such a talented sculptor, and the fun thing is this weekend you can see him sculpting and teaching sculpting live. It's part of the Placer Artist Studio Tour. He is one of more than 100 artists at more than 60 studios around Placer County showing off his work. Here is the artist himself, Jim Lee. Okay, so Jim, I like to call you the king of expression because the expressions that you create on your sculptures are so realistic. I mean, that's the only way to say it, really.
Well, thank you. I kind of pride myself on that. So, yeah. I mean, it helps. To me, it's important for people to look at it and say, what are they thinking? You know, what happened to them, or why are they so happy? So that's what I enjoy. So.
Yeah, and if you'll take a look just behind you, I mean, those are the 7 expressions, and you created those, right?
I did not.
Oh, you did not? Oh.
Philippe Perot did, who's my mentor, and I was going to do it, and he goes, look, I'll just send them to you. So, why do that?
Okay, well, he taught him everything he knows. So what are you creating here? Do you know yet?
I don't know. I have an idea, kind of a guy that's squinting into the sun or something, but not as it was somebody completely different earlier, because it was, and I find out sometimes that it's not who's in the clay waiting for me. So I just, when I do find it, I change it.
How cool. Now, the very cool thing, like I said, about Jim is he teaches. He does workshops and classes. I want to show you some of his students' work. You know, I look at what Jim does and I think, well, geez, I could never do that. But this is a first-time student who created this right here.
Wow.
It looks like maybe a mermaid. Down here, I don't know if you can see this. This was a first-time student. So even if you've never done it before, you can walk away. Isn't that cool? And so this weekend, Jim, on Friday, you will be here. And tell us where we are.
I will, and at General Gomez Arts, 808 Lincoln Way in Auburn. I'll be upstairs doing a sculpting demo along with Tracy and J.R. Randall, who will be painting. We're going to do that from 10 till 12, and then I'll be doing demos down here. On the weekend, it's a full-blown class, so I have 12 students inside, from beginners to very experienced sculptors, and we're going to go from start to finish in one weekend.
Wow, how cool. And I know those are booked, but people can come check it out. And then you also have classes and workshops available for the rest of the year. They can find that on your website?
You can find it at jcleestudios.com.
Very cool. I mean, to think that you could come in here never sculpting before and leave with something like that. I mean, that's not even a finished product. You're a good teacher, Jim.
Right? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Very cool.
It's going to be a great tour. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thanks, Molly. Some good art.